Star Child McDonald's live report here. Mickey D's in Ironwood, Michigan. And I'm here live with Julie, Ann, and Michelle Christina. Two amazing beings, really light. And Julie has an amazing story that she started telling me, and I said I wanted to wait for her so we can share it with you. Without further ado, I'm going to turn this story over to Julie. You guys pay close attention.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, I'm Christina.
My daughter, my partner in crime, shall I say.
Your wingman.
Yeah. All right. All right, clowns aside.
Yeah.
You can see we got a really good daughter.
Yeah, look at how, isn't that smile just healing you? Thank you.
All right.
So pretty.
All right, go watch your show.
Bye, one more kiss.
How beautiful is that? I miss my son so much.
Our relationship, that's another story in itself. Anyways, my story is 20 years old, living in York, Nebraska. I had a friend who lived right across from me in my apartment building. She had a Ouija board. We started talking about meeting spirits through it. I said, you know, I'd like to check this out for myself. So she introduced me to her friend, Jessie. And who I found out was from the Midwest, or in the Western times, I should say, 1800s. He died by murdering his wife and her lover, got hanged for it. He was he was with God. He was in limbo, I should say.
Purgatory.
Purgatory, thank you.
Yep.
Excuse me if I'm stuttering here. I'm just trying to find the best way to describe my story.
So the Ouija board, you did it.
I did it.
And then you met two spirits?
Yeah. Met Jessie first. Went to work later on. In the evenings when I got for work, I like to read my Bible at night. I started reading a few sentences, and next thing I knew, I felt this really cold feeling inside myself.
Cold?
Very cold.
Okay.
Have you ever experienced the coldness around here?
Yep.
Imagine feeling that within yourself. And I heard this really evil sounding voice in my head. And it told me to read this passage in the Bible. I can't remember it at the moment, but it was about God separating himself. And I'm thinking, this is not right. And all of a sudden the voice faded away and felt numbness. I was trying to piece together what the hay just happened. And it told me to go look in the mirror, which I did. Now, I'm sure you can see that my eyes are blue. When I looked in the mirror, my eyes were a lot different color of blue. That was Jessie. I told my friend about it, and she said, well, it sounds like you met his enemy. I'd rather not say his name because it, to this day, still gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That is, you know what? Because saying a demon's name conjures them, brings them back into your field. So we shall just say that spirit who shall not be named.
Okay.
For your safety.
Okay. Yeah, she said that was the first thing that she met. Those who shall not be named. He wanted to take her soul. She said, no way. There was a little intervention going on, and then she met Jessie, who was her guardian. And then I found out that she and I were connected in past life. Friends, sisters, but anyways. When I was resting my eyes before work a few days later, saw this bright light, and there was a shadow walking towards it, and I felt this wave of peace. Jessie finally crossed over.
Good work.
Yes.
Good work.
He had two conditions to do that. One was to see that my friend got married, which she did, and two, that the two people forgave him, which they did.
Wow. Wow.
So I went to work thinking everything was okay, and then I was doing dishes back there, and all of a sudden I saw this big, ugly thing coming over my eyes, like The best I could describe it, it looked like a spider.
Okay.
A lot of eyes. But the thing I do remember was 2 of those eyes were like glowing yellow,
Glowing yellow.
piercing right into me. And it was like
Do you remember what the pupils look like?
kind of cat's eyes,
Were they slit eyes?
slit eyes. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Yeah, that's a Well, it's a demonic extraterrestrial.
I only saw it for a second, but
But that's all you need.
yeah. But anyways, it looked like they were squinting too a little bit.
First thing I was gonna say to cut to the shit was, did it have slit eyes? Because, and then I shouldn't have even said that because I already saw it telepathically from you. You know what I'm saying? We're just catching up on how to do this in human life,
Right.
3D life.
And you could probably guess the message it was sending me too.
No, so okay, I'm sorry I interrupted because I wanted some clarification on the slit eye. Reptilian, evil reptilian demonic entity is what that was, who shall not be named. And I'm gonna turn it back to Julie. So you were washing dishes, and then what?
The thing just, I had a vision of that thing just coming right over me, dropping down like a spider would. Eyes looked right into me, squinting, and it was like telling me, this is not over.
Wow.
And then a couple days later, just writing some stuff down, pencil and paper, and I felt this feeling come inside of me, and I started writing words. And that was Jesse talking to me, and it was using the Holy Spirit
Yep.
to speak through me. And this is really convincing. I had my friend's niece over there just hanging out with me, and I told her my story, and she said, I don't believe it. So she asked him, okay, who's my favorite actress? Next thing I knew, I was writing down Julia Roberts. She never told me that. And Jesse's hung out with me for a while, and he was telling me I could hear his voice too in my head. I even went to a church that I go to and just hung out there. And
So what you're writing down
Yeah.
in your notebook, in your journal, you're hearing the words in your head.
pretty much, yeah. Or he's just guiding my hand into writing down stuff.
That's called clairaudience. It's a gift of the spirit. There's 6 gifts of the spirit: clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance, and one other one I have to Google.
Okay.
I'll send you the info on it. You have strong gifts and abilities. You're an open channel, and you're also protected. Now, get back to this. So you had this experience with Jesse. Then he communicated with you a couple weeks later, after the slit eye dude.
Yeah.
And then Jesse's wife or Jesse's friend.
They already forgave him, so he was up in
No,
heaven.
but who verified the Julia Roberts thing? What was that? Someone didn't believe you.
Oh, okay. It was my friend's niece who was staying with her for that weekend.
So your friend's niece says, you're telling your friends that you told your friend's niece that you got a message from Jesse?
Well, I don't know how I don't remember how that conversation started, to be honest.
Okay, not important then, I guess. I'm just trying to get the most detail out of the story as
Yeah,
I can.
yeah.
So this is, do I understand right? So you did the Ouija board, and then the next couple days you had encounters with Jesse and the negative one, and then nothing, and then a couple weeks later you're washing dishes and you have the next encounter, and then a couple days after that you get another one from Jesse, the good one. Okay, now that's where we're at. Now what happened?
All of a sudden they just stopped. The connection with Jesse just closed, and I figured that he wanted to keep tabs on my friend because she might have been having some problems herself with her new marriage. But every once in a while I still think of him, and I also too I believe I can hear God's voice in my head.
Here's all he said to me right now is it was time, he had a new mission.
Yeah. And I'm
He
totally
did his
cool
work
that.
with you.
Yeah.
You did his work. You did your work with him. He did his work with you. You did your work together. And then it was time. Like he was like with a quickness. He was like boom, off to the next situation.
Right.
Because he the way it works is because you helped him cross over, but that portal closes pretty quickly because otherwise he becomes a disembodied restless spirit again, stuck in purgatory, and he don't want to do that. He ain't never going back there ever again, not unless it's a life or death situation, and life or death that is an oxymoron that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Once you reach that spiritual existence, you no longer fear death, for the Lord thy God is with you.
So anyways, that's my story.
Wow. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, isn't that powerful? And this is just a normal day in the office at StarChild Universal Enterprises Unlimited. And just another day at the office. This is my life. And wherever I go, I meet the real people. Us Anishinaabe call ourselves in English the real people. And there's others around. It's good to know. It's good to make contact with intelligent life forms. So, Captain Starchild reporting. Get my music at www.natestevens.bandcamp. Send me money at paypal.me/NathanStarchild. Check out my family band, Stevens Family Band, at bandcamp.com. And YouTube /ShiningLight777. And I'll be back.